Drive ready. Corners ready. Racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right, modified buggy out and underway. George Cherry, James Johnson, Dion Cantrell, Lovelace, Anthony, and Luke. Oh, you guys are being way too nice to Luke. Man, letting him by and everything. And he's going to tuck in and follow.
Wow, Dustin.
Oh, who done it?
Wow.
Who done it?
Oh, man. That's bad. Asshole.
All right, so modified buggy is out. George leading him around. Dion in at number 2 spot. James Johnson making a mistake. Can't tell me we moved up to hit the number 3 spot. Oh. Good sportsmanship there from Dion. All right, so Cantrell going to be your leader now. Luke Smith right there behind Cantrell, getting about 2 wheels. Luke Smith putting on the brakes. Triple double they go. James Johnson running at number 3 spot. George Cherry and Dion, followed by Anthony and Lovelace. Oh, Luke sending it in on Cantrell. And just said, peace out. All right. James Johnson up to that number 2 spot. The Johnson himself over that ski jump and down the straightaway. He just built that car, I believe. Brand new RB6 mid-motor. Racing it with the big dogs. Oh, Dion sending it over that double, trying to jump pass over Cantrell. Oh, James sends it a little too early, gets spun around. Dion helps him get pointed in the right direction. So now it's a 4-car battle over that ski jump and down the straightaway. Dion moving up to number 2, Cantrell to the 3. Cantrell hooks Dion. Button hooks him. Oh, and Anthony drives it in. Come on, guys. I know. Wrong place, wrong time. No, it's your fault. So Luke Smith. George Cherry is beeline out of there. Now Dion and George battling for the number 2 spot. Cantrell not too far back. Anthony and Johnson. Johnson right there behind Anthony. Johnson driving it in hard. This tire is breaking in here real fast in on buggy. Your leader, Luke Smith, leading him out. Luke Smith in that central coming up on Anthony. Luke getting around Anthony on the tabletop and down. Luke's going to be coming up on James Johnson. Luke fast lap 16.6. Luke coming across. Another 16.6. Luke trying to put it on 21.6, 16 pace. On the tabletop and down. Looks like the central working really good for Luke. On the ski jump and down straightaway coming up on James Johnson. Johnson going just a tad bit too wide.
It's so tired. It's cold.
Dion in that number 2 spot. George in the 3. Cantrell on the 4, Anthony in the 5, James in the 6, and Lovelace in the 7. Alright, Luke Smith got that central all dialed in. Over that center double coming up on Cantrell, driving it in hard. There's that 180 before the tip top. Coming up to the ski jump and down the straightaway. 16.8 was his last lap. 16.9 for Dion last lap. All right there, Cantrell getting around George. I don't know how they did it. Luke passed them both at the same time. Oh, watch the straightaway, watch the straightaway. George Cherry didn't even brake. He just pulled more throttle. So right there, it's Luke, Dion, George, Anthony, or no, Cantrell, Anthony, James. So Cantrell, Anthony looks like James. James put the pressure on Anthony and Cantrell. That's a 3-car battle. Cantrell made it look like he's got a ball cup going loose or something in the rear Cantrell just 2 wheels off the tabletop. Down the straightaway they go. James Johnson was in there. Dion running it down number 2 spot, 16-9 on the flat front. Luke Smith, Luke brings it across, 16-9. So right there. Back flat from Dion, 16-8, pass out from George, 17-3, 17-2 from Anthony, 17-1 from Cantrell, 17-5 from James. So Luke, the only driver, Luke and Dion get into 16. Like Anthony and Cantrell. Looks like Cantrell getting back around Anthony. On the center double they go, making their way to the tabletop. George a couple turns back. George on the straightaway. 5 seconds left on the race clock. George's gonna make it back to 1 more. That's the end of the clock. Race to the line. Jonathan, you are done. Anthony is done. Dion. Waiting up on George and James. There's James. And there's George. Take the win. Luke Smith setting the PQ time. 21.605. Dion 26.03. George 26.13. Cantrell 19.6 flat. Anthony 19.6 flat. James 19.610.